What's up, guys, and welcome to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we are just going to talk about how 2021 is the worst year ever to be a free agent. To be honest, I don't know if it's the worst ever. I didn't go back in like the 90s, 80s, whatever. I just know that right now this sucks for if you are a free agent expecting to get paid. While I went down this road, I was looking into some of the top free agents, and I saw the number 2 free agent was Chris Godwin. I started looking in, and he said, I wanted to stick with Tampa Bay, but I also want to get paid. And I started thinking, how much are these guys going to actually get paid when it comes down to it? And there is a lot of interesting free agents. I mean, receivers are through the roof, right? Chris Godwin, Allen Robinson, Will Fuller. I mean, you have Juju, Kenny Golladay. There's some more down the stretch. I mean, you have nice young tight ends, Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith, Gerald Everett, that are also free agents. A ton of defenders as well. I mean, you have a lot of really interesting young free agents on the board that are out there looking to get paid. But looking at this salary cap situation is absolutely insane, because this is one of the first years in a long time that the salary cap is actually going to go down, and it's obviously due to COVID-19. And looking here, you have 12 teams in negative cap space, below zero. You have 9 teams on top of that with less than 20 million. And then teams with over 40 million, you only have 5 teams over 40 million. Contrast that to a year ago, you only had 2 teams in the negative. You only had 7 teams under that with less than 20 million. And you had 19 teams, 19, with over $40 million to spend in free agency. And this was written on February 7th, so there was still time to cut people. There was still time to rework contracts, things like that. Like, this is insanity of you are not going to get big paydays if you are a free agent in 2021. What does this mean? This means we are going to see a lot less, obviously the first one, you're going to see a lot less money per year for players. People are going to have to take smaller contracts, smaller, maybe higher guaranteed money to get these guys to come, but you're going to see smaller per year contracts for these players. Number 2, you're going to see a lot of short contracts. These contracts are going to be short. A lot of 1-year deals, a lot of 2-year deals. You're not going to see a ton of long-term deals in this free agency market. It's like, this is going to be insane. And also, the teams that do have cap space, they're going to be so interested in so many different people and try to sign as, like, if you're the Jaguars right now, you have I think this is one of the best years ever to turn around in one season. Go from last to first. I don't really think they're going to do that, but they're already going to get Trevor Lawrence. They have some nice young receivers in DJ Chark and D.D. Westbrook. Like, they have an interesting team already, some good young defenders, Miles Jack and stuff, that in one offseason, you have the most money, $82 million. The next closest is $67 million. You get your quarterback of the future. You go ahead and sign a free agency receiver. You just go ahead and sign some of these guys because you're one of the only teams with money. And you have a nice young quarterback on a rookie deal that you're not overpaying him. Jacksonville with Urban Meyer all of a sudden could be a 12-win team like that. Am I necessarily predicting that? No, because I don't know how they're going to actually handle the offseason. Are they actually a good unit? Like, Urban Meyer, I think, has also tried to coach in the NFL before. It didn't work out. So maybe they didn't hire the right guy. I don't know. But this is one of the best years to do it, because I don't know how a team like the Saints is going to figure it out. They've already cut Drew Brees, and they're still $70 million in the hole. This is without Drew Brees numbers. They were up to $90 million before Drew Brees reworked his contract and retired. He gave them money back to their cap. This is going to be an incredible offseason in so many ways of seeing what is actually going to happen. I don't know who's going to come out on top of this offseason, and the draft has never been more important. The draft is so key. You better have your ducks in a row to freaking draft a great team. And it's going to be hard, right? Because there's a lot of prospects that didn't play last year. Whether their teams didn't play at all, their schools just didn't play, or they opted out themselves and didn't play. So now you have to go back 2 years to scout these guys. Now they have a year off of football. You don't know what you're getting. And then you're having like half the prospects to look at that you did a year ago. This is wild. This is a wild offseason. I feel bad for the players that want to get paid. I like these teams are down here. I don't know what, because they expected the cap to go up, so they signed their contracts expecting to go up. These guys, none of these teams can really add prospects. You know, like you think, oh, let's add these guys. Let's try to maybe add a piece here or there to go ahead and try to win a Super Bowl this year. If you're like the Packers, or if you're the Chiefs that just almost lost, you're the Rams that have a solid team. Like it's really weird. Like the Bills would be a great team if they, if this, instead of going down 15 million, added 20 million, like it has been. It's like adding 15, 20 million. The Bills all of a sudden could be a powerhouse with the ability to sign some free agents, and they were already a 12-win team, 12-win team last year. Yeah, they could easily be a 13, 14-win team next year, but they just don't have any cap space now. You have nothing, not a lick to try to fix your team. This is going to be wild, but anyway, thank you guys for sticking around to the end. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. There is a Discord link in the description. Hop in there, talk some football with us. Also, there are donation links. If you feel so kind, you could donate to the channel. But yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think about this crazy offseason that we're about to go into. We already knew about the QB carousel. Now we're getting to the less money in cap space. What is going to happen? But until next time, see ya!